Good morning. Hope you all are doing well. So in today's class, as I told you, we are going to see a very new and interesting topic. So the topic is palanquin bearers. Okay, it is poem 12, palanquin bearers, and it was done by Sarojini Naidu. So I hope you have heard the name Sarojini Naidu, and as she was the first governor of India, okay, women governor of India. So palanquin bearers. So what do you mean by palanquin? So what is a palanquin? Do you know what is a palanquin? So here a palanquin is nothing but it is like in olden days, in ancient days, when a queen wants to go from one place to another. Okay, when a queen or any rich person, if they want to go from one place to another, they used to take the queens in a palanquin. Okay, they used to take the queens in palanquin. It is like 4 people should carry it, and the queen will be sitting inside. So it will just be like this, and 4 people will be carrying, and here the queen will be seated, and 4 people has to take the palanquin. Okay, they have to carry the palanquin and move. Okay, so it is called palanquin, and the people who are carrying it, okay, the people who are carrying the palanquin, they are said as a palanquin bearers. Okay, and this poem is written by Sarojini Naidu, where she has written a beautiful poem on how a palanquin bearers are singing for the bride. Okay, who are singing for the bride who is sitting inside the palanquin. Okay, and the bride seems to be sad because she is going from her mother's place to her in-laws place. So the palanquin bearers are singing a song for the bride by carrying her. Okay, so before going into the poem, we'll see about Sarojini Naidu. So the first point is, Sarojini Naidu is known as the Nightingale of India. So she was given the title Nightingale of India. Okay, and she was also a famous English poetess. Okay, she was a famous English poetess. She used to write poets in poem or prose in English, and she played an active role in freedom movement. Okay, she also took a active movement. Okay, she was active during the freedom struggle of freedom movement. She was the first woman to become the governor of India. As I told you before, Sarojini Naidu is the first woman governor of India, of the Indian state independence. Okay, after independence, she was the first woman governor. And her works are The Broken Wing. So these are some of her poems. Okay, The Broken Wing, The Blind of Time. Okay, The Blind of Time, The Golden Threshold, etc. So these are some of her works. So the first point is, she is known as the Nightingale of India. She was a famous English poetess, and she played an active role in freedom struggle of freedom movement, and she was the first woman governor of India. And then her works are The Broken Wing, The Blind of Time, The Golden Threshold, etc. So this is all about the poetess. Okay. Now we'll get into the poem, The Palanquin Bearers Stories. So I'll read you the poem as well as explain it. Listen to me carefully. Poem 12, Palanquin Bearers, written by Sarojini Naidu. Lightly, oh lightly, we bear her hello. She sways like a flower in the wind of her song. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. So here the first line says, lightly, oh lightly, we bear along. So this line says that they are carrying, the palanquin bearers are saying that they are carrying the bride or the girl lightly. Okay, like a flower, they are carrying her in the palanquin. She sways like a flower in the wind of her song. She sways like a flower means moving from one side to another side. Okay, moving from one side to another. Okay, so when you are carrying a palanquin, how it will move, no? Accordingly, how the bearers are carrying. So she is like a flower. She is moving like a flower from one side to another. Okay. In the wind of her song, as they are singing and they are carrying the palanquin, even she is also swaying. She is moving from one side to another along with the song. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. She skims like a bird. Skims means glide smoothly, that is move smoothly. Okay, glide smoothly. Okay, skims means move smoothly. She is moving like a bird on the foam of stream. Okay, foam is bubble. Okay, when there is a stream, when there is a waterfall, and from the waterfall when the bubbles are coming out, how the birds fly around there, like that she is moving smoothly like a bubble near the stream. Okay, she is like a foam in the stream. Here first they have compared the bride to flower, then they have compared her to the bird. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. And they say that she floats like a laugh, like a smile on the lips of a dream. Okay, like a child smiling in the dream, and it is like a smile. She is like a smile in the dream. Okay, so the first paragraph is all about where they are comparing the girl or the bride to flower, and then they are comparing it to the bird, and then they are comparing the bride to the smile. And the next paragraph, gaily, oh gaily, we glide and we sing. So here, gaily, oh gaily means happily. Okay, gaily means happily. Happily, that is, they are very happy that they are carrying her. Gaily, oh gaily, we glide and we sing. They are happily singing and they are carrying the bride in the palanquin. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. So if you have a string and if you put a pearl on it, okay. So this is a string and here there is a pearl. So they are referring the bride to a pearl on the string, okay. So the palanquin is a string and the bride is like a pearl in it. So they are referring her to a pearl in a string. Softly, oh softly, we bear her along. She hangs like a star in the dew of her song. So he says that, they all say that softly, oh softly, we are carrying her. Like very softly, we are carrying her in the palanquin, and she hangs like a star. She is hanging like a star in the dew of her song. Listening to her song, she is hanging like a star. Dew means drops of water. Okay? Drops of water. How does dewdrop, when there is a sun lit on the dewdrop, when sunlight falls on the dewdrop, when there is too much of it and there is dewdrops anywhere, and if there is sunlight falling on it, how the dewdrop shines. Even the bride is shining like a star in dewdrop of their song. Okay, listening to the song, she is shining bright like a star in the dew. Okay. She springs like a bee on the blow of the tide. Okay. She springs. She is like she springs means she like she springs. She is like a beam on the brow of the tide. Okay, beam is a ray of light. So have you seen a spring? Like as soon as if there is a spring, if you push it down also, it just comes back, right? It just springs back, right? So she is like, she's springing back like a ray of light. When there is sunrise or something, how does a sun springs up with a ray of light? Like that, she had springed up and she is beaming bright. And on the brow of the tide, okay? So on the brow of the tide means on top of the water. Okay, here tide is water. So brow is on top of. So she is beaming like a ray of light on top of the water, like sunshine is falling on the water, like that she is shining bright. She falls like a tear from the eyes of a bride, and the bride's eyes are wet. Okay, she is crying just because she is going from her mother's house to her in-laws house. So she is like a tears in a bride's eyes. Okay, they are referring her to the tears in a bride's eye. Lightly or lightly we glide and sing. So they say that lightly or lightly we are gliding and we are singing. We are moving and we are singing. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. And finally they say that we bear her along like a pearl on a string. Like a pearl we are carrying her on the string. Okay. So this is all about the poem Palanquin Bearers, written by Sarojini, 9 students. Okay students, I hope you like this poem. In the next class we will be meeting you with a very interesting topic. Until then, stay safe and thank you. Bye.